Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry this division is causing you stress. It's Miss G, and I am going to do this quick video to see if this helps. I've got a problem here, and it's 35 divided by 7, and I want to know what that equals. I'm doing a basic problem to show you how the arrays actually work. First of all, you should say hi to Lucy. Lucy? Yeah, she's going to watch too, so she's learning. Oh, no, she's done too. Oh, boy. Oh, that's not a good thing. All right, so let's take a peek at this. I have 35 divided by 7. That's my problem. And I'm looking for my quotient. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 35 and I'm going to divide that up into tens and two ones because it's two digits. So I have, write it down here. I'm going to write 35 as 30 and 5. So there's 30 in the tens column and there's 5 in the ones. And I'm going to divide that by 7. Now I'm going to look and I'm going to say, all right, well, let's start with 30. How many groups of 7 can I take out of 30? Now, I could draw the 30 dots down here and take out groups of 7, or I can use my multiplication facts. I know that 7 times 1, one group would be 7. 7 times 2 would be 14. 7 times 3 would be 21. And 7 times 4 groups is 28. 28 is below 30. Remember, I don't want to go over. So I'm going to put 7 times 4 up here. Just circle that 4 because I'm going to need that later. And it equals 28. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out 28, or 4 groups of 7, from 30. It's going to leave me with 2 left over. Now I need to do something with that 2 because it's left over. So I need to add it over into my ones column. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. I've used that, so I'm going to cross it out just to keep myself straight. Now I'm going to move over to the ones. And I'm going to say, well, how many times does 7 go into 1, 7? Or how many groups of 7 can I take out of 7? Well, I know that 7 times 1 equals 7. I can take one group out. So I'm going to multiply 1 times 7, and I'm going to subtract with no leftovers. Now look at those circled numbers. Those are the groups that I took out of 35. I took out groups of 7. In this part, I took out 4 groups of 7. And in this part, I took out 1 group of 7. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add those two together. 4 plus 1 is 5 total groups. I took 5 total groups of 7 out of 35. My quotient is 5. Now remember, division is the opposite of multiplication. So if I go this way, 35 divided by 7 equals 5. That means I should go backwards and get the same and have it right too. 5 times 7 equals 35. And that is a true statement. So that's the basics for this. We're just starting out really basic. I know this is tough stuff, but I think you guys can do it. I know you can, because you're doing it at school. It's just when you get home, sometimes your brain doesn't want to work that way. And it's okay. I hear you. And I know for parents, this is kind of confusing. But basically, it's the same thing that we do. Remember, in long division, it would be 35 times 7. Or how many times does 7 go into 35 without going over? We would just say 5. But what we're actually doing is we're breaking it down up here. Hope this helps.